We playing our intro.
You might not be able to hear it, Davante, but the intro is playing.
Gotcha.
That way I ain't gotta get myself a new body.
We're officially live on the YouTube.
Oh, there might be another one there. In this final weekend, get a bag of dough for the quarter
The chat's now up.
So who wanna beg, you wanna beg, who wanna beg, who wanna beg, you wanna beg stuff.
I said, get it, I guess.
What?
I said, get it, I guess. Yo.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Let's Be Blunt. I am one of your hosts, the Jester King, Tony Tejai. And over there on the other side of the building,
Yo. It's the B.I.G. Big Mama. What's good? We here at Fluid doing a Let's Be Blunt podcast. So peace out to all the Fluid radio people and all the people making dreams come true over here, yo. So what's good to
that
them?
part.
Shout out to Jester King Productions, the people actually producing this podcast and doing all things on the media front. If you want to catch the last 5 years of me smoking blunts, talking about blunt shit with blunt people, hit that link tree. That's Let's Be Blunt 2020. Catch that shit over there. What about you, Tone?
Hey, Linktree / I am Tony Tejai. I found out what I'm doing over here at Jester King Entertainment. And what's in the works right now? We got a studio getting ready to jump off.
Word.
Oh man, so much. So y'all just head on over there, hit the link tree. I am Tony Tejai, and see what's happening.
Word.
And in a new way of doing things, I'm gonna introduce somebody today.
Oh, go ahead.
TikTok extraordinaire, should we say here over here? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Davante? Everybody, put your
What's
hands together for
poppin'?
Davante.
What's poppin'? What's up? What's Gucci, y'all? How we doing? How we doing? I hope everyone's good out there. Cause if you're good, then I'm good. And if I'm good, you should be doing good too. Hello, period. Let's get into it. Let's get
That
it.
part
All right
though.
now.
That part though. I have to commend you because the TikTok boom that you had swept TikTok. You feel me? So like, and it's not on some foolish shit. You're actually helping people.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely it was random. I will say that because I do have a friend. We used to work in the same mall, and I was an assistant manager for a retail store called Tilly's, and he would just always just come into my store like Devontae would like post on TikTok, and I was just like, you know what, I'll do it just to shut you up. So I did, and it just blew up randomly, but it was just me having to motivate people in a comedic way, but also something inspirational, motivational, and just something that people could look forward to, most definitely.
What's your social medias people can reach out to you or get in tune with what you're doing?
Repeat that again, I'm sorry.
What's your social medias where people can reach out to you and get in tune with you?
So people, I usually tell people to reach out to me like on Instagram, basically. That's usually like the easiest way for me to get through to people versus like any other platform where I'm like losing the messages by like the second. So usually like Instagram DMs, or sometimes I will get emails from people as well, and I usually respond through there as well. Usually like Instagram.
I feel it. Sorry, the audio is being weird there. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh yeah, it is. I think
It's a
we
little bit
should.
of it's a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. We can still hear you over here.
Yeah, that was crazy right there. We ain't gonna even do that right there. We ain't gonna even play with
Gotta get that right,
Yeah,
yo.
you're blessed to be in a state that's nice and warm right now. You get to film outside. You're known for your I guess it's a basketball court. Are you filming in a basketball court?
It was the tennis court.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the
you talking
tennis
to that
court.
Vice video we watched earlier? Yeah, that was funny, bro.
Thank you, thank you. That
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 was
was just
funny.
random, man. I love doing it though, but it's also a lot of work too, because a lot of the times like we have to practice it. My friend and I, whoever is holding the phone and stuff behind the screen, And also sometimes like if it requires us to like kind of like fight somebody, we have to learn the choreo for that before we do it.
Mm,
So it's a lot of preparation, but once we really get down to it, we're like super excited that it's over with, it's done, but it comes out so well. So
Yeah.
mm. Is it usually the same group of people that your crew is on, that you have the same camera guy and the same people, or do you have a team that helps you out? Who comes up with all this? Is it just you?
so actually the one that kept telling me to post on TikTok is him. So he's been helping me throughout all these years.
Word,
Yeah.
word.
Sometimes like if he is like too busy with something or whatever, or he's like traveling somewhere, sometimes I'll have like another friend that will help me out. I just like teach people through it and then they pretty much get it like instantly. So it's real easy.
Mm.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna get a little bit more into your TikToks a little bit later, but you talked about roughly a little bit. Where are you from, and how does that impact your journey up to this point?
So I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I was actually born and raised here. And I mean it's actually kind of like a crazy life story. It's really a mess. I'm not gonna get really too deep into it or
Mm,
anything. But I guess you could say like being younger and then also like growing up like super shy really didn't it really wasn't that much of like an impact until it actually just recently where like I started like after all the craziness with social media and everything and blowing up and stuff like that and living out in LA for like 4.5 years and coming back to Arizona,
yeah.
it's like now I'm starting to cherish life so much more, and like I don't care too much about like the glamour, the having to like get stuff to like for people to like you and feel like like you're the top dog, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like honestly, like I don't even care anymore. Like I'm
Mm,
at peace. I feel good. I feel great, more confident than I've ever been before. And honestly, like just even like having to just be around like good people and then also just like having to like stand my ground and have my own boundaries, with everything, it makes everything great. And so now I'm able to like really like get into my head more to where like
mm,
everything makes sense and not everything just be misconstrued like it has always been for myself, and not having to sabotage anything and then just think about things in reality, but also having to think about things in a different perspective in a more of like a positive light, and then also still being able to consciously spread that out to other people.
mm-hmm,
So
mm.
So you're more like a influencer, or
and
are you just like into the content creating?
um I guess it really just depends on like how the person on the outside sees you, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, I guess both, because I mean, yeah, it's content creation at the end of the day, but also having to like use some sort of information to where like you can influence people, in a positive light. So I guess both, you could say, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay.
mm, mm.
Because I watch some of your stuff and I'll be cracking up. So I'll be like, is it like, is he like doing the funny stuff, or is it just like him just doing him, or
Motivational things
is it
you
a
feel like, yeah.
motivational thing?
I put everything together into one, I guess you can say, just to like keep people there,
Hmm.
instead of just offering you just only one thing, because I know that's like okay, like get up and go type thing and then just do it. It's like oh whatever, but let me put everything together and then just make sure that everything makes sense and everything clashes right. Good,
Mm-hmm.
boom.
Now, are the things that you do on your TikTok, are they for a certain age group, or are they really more pushed out for everybody kind of thing?
It's everybody, because a lot of the times whenever I am making my content, a lot of the times I do put in like real life situations in there, but like I'll alter it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So like just giving people scenarios, but um I do it for all groups because at the end of the day I take real life situations and I pretty much like give it out to the world, like like at the end of the day it is my opinion, but because I've been through so much in my life as well and just how observant I've always been, it's
Mm,
like I pretty much give people, I guess, like preparations before it starts to happen, so at least they know ahead of time like oh my god, I remember him saying something like this, all right, let me do this accordingly. Like, what do I do? All right, cool. So
Yeah.
now they're not so blinded by a certain situation and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I
That
do
makes
speak
sense.
other people's language to where like they're able to understand it. So, uh, for the people of like the younger generation, they're able to understand it, but also people who are, like my age or older, they're also able to understand it as well.
Mm.
Okay, I gotta ask, how old are you? Because I'm 43, and people think I be playing, but
You said you're 43?
I'm 43.
You don't even look 43.
I get that all the time. Somebody just did that earlier today. I said I'm 43. He was like, "Get the fuck out of
Wow.
here."
What, did your
Funny.
birthday just pass or?
No, no, my birthday coming up. I'll be 44 in September.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, happy early birthday. I know we're some
You
months
just
away,
had a
but
birthday, didn't you?
Yeah, you just had a birthday, didn't you?
me, December
December.
22nd. So yeah, but I'm 27.
27, man. Y'all,
27.
I'll be
boy,
27 in July, so I felt that.
Okay,
man.
happy early birthday. I see
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to talk about a little
I'm throwing
bit.
a party. Y'all should come
Oh
out.
yeah, oh the party, yeah, that'd be dope. Anyways, I want to talk to you about some of your fashion style because you always come out. You were a fan person for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. That okay. So my mom and my sisters, I pretty much get it from them. Like they're the ones that raised me. I grew up with all women. But having to see like the clothes that my mom had in her closet and seeing things that like my sisters would wear when I was younger, whatever the case may be. I even grew up watching America's Next Top Model with one of my sisters. So clothes has always been like a really 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 favorable thing for me, including to this day. I love having to like mix clothes together, whether if it's men's clothing, women's clothing, it never mattered to me. And then just make it into something my own, um, and just having to express the way that I feel through my clothing. So
Mm,
I'm very expressive in that way as well.
mm.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Absolutely.
I feel that a lot of times, gender, music, certain materialistic items often get labeled with a gender, which I think is so slow. You feel
Yeah.
me? I feel like
Yeah.
once you talk about items or music or things, there's no gender conformality when it comes to that. Wear what you want and be who you are, regardless. Because honestly, no one gives a fuck what you're wearing.
Exactly. Exactly. It's all a social construct and just like what people believe in or what they try to manipulate into people's minds. Like we're all individuals here. Be whoever it is that you want to be. I don't care who you are. I don't care how old you are. What you want to do with your life. Like whatever it is that you want to do, you do it for you, sweetheart. That's all you got
Mm,
to do. Like you don't need validation from nobody. Like you are you. You do you.
That
I
part.
I agree with that for sure.
Hmm.
Tony, you want to shout out our sponsors real quick before we go to a break?
Yeah, sure. While I'm swallowing candy, but
You got it.
y'all forgive me for a minute, but it's 420, baby. It's always 420 somewhere.
It's always
You
420
know what I'm saying?
somewhere,
Shout
yeah.
out to Myra
Shout out to
O. You know what I'm
Myra.
saying? Hit her up for all the Spanish delights. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? She make everything, couple corn,
All your pozoles, all your tacos, all your nachos,
everything,
candies,
y'all.
infused and non-infused for the whole family.
Infused and non-infused. And also 420 up in smoke. What's up, Topanga? How you
Shout
doing,
out.
baby girl?
Soon coming here to Fluent Radio.
That part, yeah, we got a new location. I told y'all we got a lot of shit going on, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Peep in, get in tune, yo. Thank you for everybody tuning in so far. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be back here shortly with some more from Devontae. All right, cool.
After these messages, we'll be
So we're gonna
right
take a
back.
quick break,
No.
and we're gonna play some music here real quick, and
Nice.
then we'll get back into it. I'm trying to find your song on. Can you look up your song on YouTube, Tony?
Mhm.
Put on some
See,
of his music.
I knew I should have put it on that from the first place,
You should have.
but nah.
The live stream, the international live stream on YouTube is still active, but as far as the radio feed, um, it's going to the music now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think I would hop into blunt heads around the world after this.
However,
I've been over here collecting the song, or not the songs, but the questions. We got one, two, three, four, five, six. Six different countries, six different questions. It's gonna be a dope
hey,
time.
shouldn't this thing already be on YouTube? What's
It is on YouTube.
look? Come check this out here. Look, I'm serious. I'm not kidding here. What? None of this should be here.
You so slow. I hope you realize that. You're like mentally slow.
No, I'm like actually high, extremely high.
I wish I was. We don't
I'm
own the
up. I'm
rights
up
Everybody
to
there
has
too. I
anything.
smoked
messages.
before this.
Man, did you smoked already or no?
Yeah, I already smoked on my balcony with one of my roommates and his friend actually, because I live in an apartment. I can't smoke inside, so.
Yeah,
We
We
can't
can't
end the
end the
radio
radio
yeah,
station.
we can't in the radio station, but we can in the car.
Yeah.
Let them know
That
that
part. There
we
you
don't own
go.
any audio.
Hey, y'all, we don't own none of the rights to the music that's playing. Well, yes, we do. I own the rights to this song that we're gonna play because it's
It's
mine.
not playing your song today.
Oh,
My song.
on that, all you had to do was type in all that
I
ass.
did, and nothing popped up. Like all that nothing. Let it play though, cause I need the audio to play. How you blaming me for your misfortunes?
Why would you sit it all the way over there?
What's your zodiac sign, Davante?
I'm like dead in the middle. I'm a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp.
I'm a Cancer. Tony
Cancer.
over there's a Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. See,
I
I got
love
claps.
Virgos.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You want a cookie? Like, what the fuck? I need you to switch up that camera angle. You get Tony now. Yep.
Goats get claps.
Tony crazy every time.
Do not make that a shirt because I don't think the wording of that sounds PC.
Nah. You're trying to get us canceled, Tony.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded. That's my thing.
That's my thing. Yo, shout out to all the international people tuning in. We got
What's happening,
currently
y'all?
26 countries tuning in. What's good with y'all?
How y'all feeling?
Nice.
Oh, we got a C charger over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's make
we
that.
about to hop back in because we took a minute trying to find a song.
Mm,
You
Ready,
ready,
Tony?
Tony?
can I stop the music?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Stop the music. Stop the
Yo, yo, yo,
music.
yo. Everybody tuning back in. We come back in with Let's Be Blunt, the podcast, the only international weed podcast where we smoke blunts and talk about blunt shit. As always, hit that link tree. Catch the last 5 years of me talking blunt shit and now Tony talking his blunt shit. Smoke blunts.
What's happening, y'all? It's everybody's favorite. Nope. Let me stop with that. I keep trying to say it somewhere.
Yeah, you already switched up
But
your title. You gotta switch
I
it up.
am the Jester King, Tony Tejai. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? We live from Fluent Radio, so if you guys want to call in, this is the call-in number time. Go ahead and give it out for us, Tony.
It's 904-629-5928. Once again, that number is 904-629-5928.
Yep. It's time for Blunt Heads Around the World, where we answer y'all's questions. So definitely call in, tune in, peep in. Davante on the line to go ahead and answer you guys' questions.
We should get a thing that go and like it'd be like
Or
blunt
like the
heads
news
around the
thing, like boop boop
world.
boop boop boop. We should. I'm gonna get on that shit, low key. uh, this first question's coming from Albania.
Ooh, shout out to Albania.
Shout out to
Albania.
Albania. This is from Marco, who's 34. He said, would you describe yourself as a media influencer, or is there another title you like to go by?
Repeat the question one more time.
Do you describe yourself as a media influencer, or is there another title you go by? Is this your full-time job type thing?
It is a full-time job for me. I would just consider myself as, yeah, just like a full-time content creator, full-time social media influencer, yeah, I would say for the most part.
Mm,
I've been at this for 12 years, y'all. 12 years.
Damn,
damn,
you been
you've been in the
Yeah.
doing
game
this
for
a
a
minute,
minute,
y'all.
yo.
Yeah. So since I was a freshman in high school, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
damn. Uh,
I
You
you
was
was
before
before
even
even
TikTok.
TikTok.
We
We
need to
need to
get
get
into
into
what
what
did
did
you
you
start
start
on
on
there?
there,
Like
like
musically?
musically?
Yeah, when it was musically, when it was musically, it was like, like I wasn't really on it like that. But then maybe like a year after they switched it to TikTok, that's when like
Yeah.
I really started. Yeah,
Because
Because
unfortunately,
unfortunately,
I
I
didn't
didn't
hop
hop
on
on
the
the
Vine
Vine
train.
train, and
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
I
I
should
should
have.
have.
I should have too. I never got to do Vine.
Mm.
That
I
would have been
loved
fun.
Vine. Yeah,
I
Vine
love.
was amazing.
I would have loved that era. Well, I loved watching them, but I would have loved
Mm,
being a content creator
that part, that
at that
part.
That
time.
part. Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
yo, shout out to Albania and Marco. We appreciate you tuning in.
Shout out.
Yeah, this next question is coming from Egypt. Shout out to Egypt and
Oh
everybody over
shit.
there.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Tony, I can't with you, yo. I'm gonna continue right over Tony.
See, he
He,
partying with me though.
I say you got the right one today.
I do.
You're
See, that means he gotta come to the birthday party.
oh yeah.
So
I'm alive for the
Devontae, when
party.
I throw her birthday party, you gotta be there, bro.
Send me the details.
All
I
right, I
got
got
you.
you.
I
Send
got
me the
you.
deeds. I'll be there.
I got you. Yo, shout out to Egypt and Tony's dance over there. This is from Xavier, who's 25.
What
Um,
up, Xavier? Professor
What's
X.
going
what's
on,
your
Xavier?
favorite pastime outside of social media?
Honestly, I'm really starting to wait. They're asking like, what's my favorite thing to do, like outside of social media? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really starting to go out more and experiencing life as we speak. But
Mm,
as far as the things that I have done throughout my life, which honestly, looking back, really hasn't been much, but I am a huge like roller coaster junkie. So I love going to
yeah.
like theme parks. I love shopping. I love going out to like eat. But I really want to start traveling a whole lot more. That's really on my bucket list right now.
Yeah,
So
mine too.
yeah.
And not
I say
mine.
Tony's very well
I'm very
versed in
well
travel.
traveled.
Yeah.
I got more. I got more to do though. I got more to do though. Don't worry.
We
It's
got to
gonna come.
experience life, man. It's too short. We got to get out there more.
That part.
Hey
Yeah.
everybody tuning into the live. We see your comments coming in. If you guys want to call in though, I'm gonna put the call in number in the chat, so
I
feel
can't see
free.
the comments. I'm over here on a whole nother stream.
I know you're fine. 904. What's the call number? 904
629
629
5928.
5928. I just put the call in number in the chat. Feel free to go ahead and give us a call real quick. Um, Back to our Bloodhead Around the World questions. This one's coming out of Colombia. Shout out to
Ooh,
Colombia. What's
Colombia.
good?
What up?
Marciela, 56. Shout out to Marciela.
What's up,
Um,
That's
Marcella?
unique.
Marciela, yeah.
Yeah.
She sounds like she got that thing.
Shut up, Tony.
Marciella. Give me some of that Marciella.
Oh,
Yo, this is a kind of a deep question. What are your current thoughts on the president Elon's influence?
Oh shit.
oh my God. Mm. Mm. You know what? I will say, even though I really don't look into Elon really like that, I don't really keep up with him that much. Um, but as far as I know, like a lot of just like the things that he's been negatively impacting has caused like a lot of controversy around.
Mm,
Um, in which obviously, especially like when it hurts like majority of the people around or anything like that, or whenever it comes to like certain morals, certain views that people have, it's always going to be different. So there's always going to be biases. There's always going to be, some sort of like contradictions that happen. I really have no idea. I haven't really thought too deep into it, but I
You
mean,
can't think too deep into it because then you start to get annoyed.
Yeah.
yeah, no, exactly. So I'm just like, you know what? Like,
Yeah,
I just let it ride. I mean, things happen. I mean, really, what can we do at the end of the day other than just like protest and,
that part.
That part.
That part,
yeah.
yo. Shout out to Colombia though. We appreciate you tuning in your question.
I'm chewing
I
on Jolly Ranchers, so that's why I
I
ain't
can
really
hear
said
you in
nothing
my
yet.
fucking ear too. Like the
So
ASMR is crazy in my ear.
I
Oh my
apologize,
God.
you know what I'm saying? If
Wait,
I
Yeah.
ain't
but the
talking and if I'm over here in your ear just like
okay, but the question is what flavor?
great.
There we go.
Yeah, the camera crew smashed the rest of them, yo.
Shamanana to
Listen.
the bottle Honda.
Yo.
But see, I that's like my second most favorite. I love the blue one.
I like
Mm, I like
watermelon
food in
shit.
general.
No, okay, watermelon. Watermelon's good too.
Yo, this one's from a family actually. It's coming out of China. It's the Young family. So you have a 34-year-old and a 56-year-old in this family.
I know this,
Okay.
but my brain ain't caught up to me yet. How do you say hello in Chinese?
Ni hao.
That's
There you
it.
go.
Mhm.
Because I'm high. That's how I forgot that.
Yo, shout out to China though. They be heavy listeners. China, Canada,
I can't wait to
people
see
of
what
that
y'all
nature.
weed like.
That part though. Yo, what is your go-to non-American food that you get when you're craving a good meal?
Ooh, I non-American food. I actually just tried first of all, I love anything authentic, honestly. Anything authentic Chinese food, authentic Mexican food. Oh, actually, you know what? I actually just tried Mediterranean food.
Mm.
It's
That
busting.
is the best
I love
thing.
Mediterranean food. It is slept on low key.
Oh my gosh. And
Wait, I
it's
might have had
just
it, but you know me.
Heroes.
it's so good
Oh
and
yeah.
perfectly seasoned. It's just oh my gosh, it's amazing. It is amazing.
That's I don't know. There's certain foods and cuisines like I would love to go to China and actually try real Chinese food. You feel me? There's so many
Yeah.
different levels to it. Like India,
Yeah.
I would love to go to India and not get food poisoning and try all the foods. You feel me?
Drink milk.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a spice thing. Cause I don't mind spice, and if I'm high, anything's edible. But like, I don't know. When I'm smoking, my go-to thing is a taco. I'm gonna grab a taco any day.
A taco.
I like mac and cheese. Make me some mac and cheese, and it's
Lactose intolerant
I'm
ass.
good.
Should be fucking mac and cheese up.
Move, bitch.
I like to either make like real spicy nachos or like sopa, like sopa de fideo.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yo, Kimmy in the chat says I love sushi, burritos, tacos, and pizza depending on my mood. I felt that. Those are
Yeah,
all valid choices,
I
yo.
feel it. I feel it. Yeah.
Shout out to China though. We love you over here. This
we
is
love
coming
y'all
from
over
an
here.
anonymous question. You know, sometimes we get the anonymous people coming in. They are
Mhm.
34. He said, or he or she said, if TikTok ever got taken down, what's your next career move?
I would probably start pursuing. I would actually start pursuing acting a little bit more, anyways, because that was my initial goal from the start, from the get go.
Word.
And interesting enough, they're actually building like you know how like they have like the real big like Hollywood studios in LA. They're
Yeah.
building two here in Arizona.
Okay.
So they're literally moving all of like that whole Hollywood movie scene thing out here, which makes everything so much
Mm,
easier and convenient. So I feel
yeah.
like no, now I have like the upper hand since we're already here. Make some connections before they officially start popping off with it. So hey, It could
Yeah, I
happen.
agree.
Well, we in the filmmaking business, you know what I'm saying? So if you trying to get a role in something, holla at me, bro.
I thank you. I appreciate that offer. I'll take you up on it.
I
I
bet. Now y'all hear
Thank
that,
you.
y'all. Y'all hear that. So be expecting Devontae to be on the show, probably in one of my movies. Is we finna go crazy.
go crazy, yo. I lived in Goodyear for like 6 years. So staying in that side of Arizona and then realizing, people take nice weather for granted until you live in Arizona.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is it really hot out there? Cause I
Yes,
see you got a jacket on, bro.
it
That's
is fucking hot.
It's nice right now, and I'm enjoying it before the heat pops off.
oh
You could be
shit.
in a swimming pool outside and still be hot.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, it's been like right now lately. It's been like real, like chill, cool, like weather. There have been like some days of like the weeks or whatever that's been
Like
kind of like
what's y'all chill
running
cool?
up, huh?
What's y'all chill cold?
Like
Like
60.
what's y'all lowest? Cause ours is below zero here. So shit.
It's, it's been like in like the 40s, 50s here, 60s. Right now it's hitting like 70s and 80s.
Flagstaff is cold though.
Flagstaff is pretty cold.
Oh, okay.
Just depends.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of bipolar lately. It's been up and down.
Um,
How far are you from Phoenix?
he is in Phoenix.
Oh, that's the city in Phoenix. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm in Tempe. I'm in Tempe.
Tempe, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I was born and raised in Phoenix, but I'm about 25, 30 minutes away. Just depends on traffic, which is actually getting worse. So,
All them fucking highways up there, man. Oh my god. But I can't
man.
talk where I'm at. You feel me? Chicago is Chicagoan. Uh,
But we in California, so
now
shit.
that part.
Oh, that's
Uh,
worse. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
yo, you want to give your social medias real quick before we go to quick spots? Give mine too. Social medias, and then
Hit
we
that
give
link
yours.
tree slash let's be blunt and I am Tony Tejai to find everything we doing over here. Let's be blunt. Everything we doing over there. Just the King, what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what's new on us. We remodeling shit today. So yeah, y'all go check us out. Of course, hit 420 baby Myra Old for all your Spanish delights, all the good stuff infused, uninfused, and of course 420 up in smoke. What's up, Topanga? How you doing, baby girl? And we're gonna go on this break, and y'all sit back and listen to this tune real quick, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Peace.
We'll get back from the break and we get Devontae for just a fucking pen, man. Keep touching my hair. Oh no.
You still got that on you?
Look at my hair.
Oh my god. She gonna have to wash the hell out of her
So
hair.
yo, I had a pen in my hair, right? I
And
had it there to hold on to it.
and the ink busted.
It busted.
You
And I think
seen
it's
the
where
new
it's at in my hair, so I keep touching my head and it's it's
Oh
getting
no.
worse.
well, go to the bathroom and wash your
No,
So I
hands.
watch.
have twice.
Do it one more time, like scrub.
Like I
Like
wasn't
you're in a
scrubbing the
bath.
first
Like
two times. Like
Right, get all up in there. Get.
she gotta be in there with the soap like
Gee, I'm so over you. It's time for another blunt, yo. We got one more question after the break.
we leading in with Devontae's social stuff.
And we got one more question on blunt heads around the world. Um, and then we'll finish out about new stuff, upcoming shit, any other questions we got. You feel me? Shout out to the YouTube live. I see you guys coming in showing love.
Lots of love. What's
What's
happening?
good
What's
to
happening? I
y'all?
can't see shit, but I know it's a lots of love.
I'm fucking weak. It's doing its thing, yo. Shout out to sponsors. Anybody wanting to peep in and get on Let's Be Blunt, hit up me or Tony. Or if you guys want your music in rotation on the radio, Hit
Yeah,
up me or Tony.
because the tone zone is coming, y'all. Y'all want y'all video on the tone zone. Trust me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dope time, yo.
And
Shout
if
out to Julian T. Allen, who's also on this
I
song.
was just about to say that too. Juju, what's happening, dude? If you need to holler at me,
Fucking
bro.
pen, man, is crazy.
You say what?
So this fucking pen is crazy.
I can't believe you just sitting over there just with foil everywhere and getting like deep.
I know. I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, God damn, man.
You're probably gonna get on the headphones. You sure it ain't gonna get on the headphones?
I had to wipe off everything though.
Sanitize.
Yo, anybody just tuning into the live stream, if you guys are peeping this later on, catch the YouTube video that'll be up in 3 to 4 weeks. Once the international stream clears, we got a lot of languages to translate this shit to.
Oh my god!
Oh
Man,
man.
And I thought my job was hard.
shit. YouTube was a fun process. I'm gonna get some clips for you, Davante, so we get this shit on TikTok as well, since we're not directly smoking. You feel me?
Got you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yo, yo, yo. Coming back in as Tony gets his life in order over there.
Me?
Coming back in to another episode of Let's Be Blunt, coming straight out of Fluent Radio. You guys see us here every Friday from 5:30 to 6:30 for Fluent Fridays. But we're here, doing our thing with Javante.
What up, D?
What's poppin'? How we doing? How we doing? What's going on?
Chilling,
Doing
chilling,
great,
chilling.
yo.
You know you got to give out them socials, right?
I got y'all. I got y'all. Don't worry. Don't yell at me. It's okay. Y'all can hit me up at TikTok at I am Devante or Instagram. It's Devante Wilson. YouTube, I am Devante. Snapchat, official Devante. There you go. You
So
got it. Boom.
what he said.
Period.
Real quick, I'm making sure all of our live stream stuff is good. We're still up and running. YouTube is asking me if this is for children. No, it's not YouTube.
Absolutely fucking not.
No.
I'm gonna put some cuss words in here so y'all know. Absolutely fucking not.
It is not.
If you are a child underneath 18, take your little bad ass somewhere else and go do something. Don't get us canceled because you want to be nosy. Get the fuck up out of here.
That's
You're
right.
not welcome.
Oh my God.
We had to make it clear. Because sometimes people be
Sheesh.
playing.
Did you
Direct
catch it?
with it. My
We
goodness.
got you loud and clear.
My name's
So,
Jeff.
I'm
My
fucking done.
goodness.
Okay. Let is getting back into this final question from Buttheads around the world. This is coming from Fuji.
That's a unique name.
No, like the island.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought that was the name of the
Nah.
person.
The person's name is Mao, like Mao.
That's unique too, still.
They're coming from Fuji. You think?
Well, shout out to Fuji.
Shout out to
Shit, well,
Fuji.
I didn't know Fuji was watching us. Can I get a hey?
Hey. uh, anyways, Mao, who's 25, yo. I love your body positivity videos. They really help me boost my self confidence. Don't ever stop. I'm a lifetime long fan, and I can't see what you guys have coming up next.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I appreciate that. Yeah. No, most definitely. It's just like honestly, like me having to talk about this now, especially after a year throughout my weight loss journey. I was at 277 pounds. Now I'm 176. I actually just weighed myself yesterday. So I've lost like just like 101 pounds in a course of a year. And having to understand and have like empathy for people who really do go out and like actually try,
Mm-hmm.
whether if it's in the gym or whatever it is that works for them. um I always encourage people to do whatever it is, just still be like on the safe side of everything, still live your life, do whatever it is that you want to do, but also still want to make sure that your health is kept up, it's up to par, and it's within tax. We don't want anything to happen and then you go to the doctor and you hear some really bad news of something that you can't potentially fix or whatever. So
Right.
it's always good to take the safe route, but still always encourage people to still be themselves regardless of what stage of in their lives that they're in, whether if they're larger or if they're smaller, whatever the case may be. Still do whatever it is that you like to do, and regardless of how people see you, that's their own perception. But at the end of the day, they don't know like what's in the heart. They don't know what's up here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, you could be an entirely great person. I don't care who you are. Once again, I don't care what you do, how old you are. Still be you, no matter what size you are, no matter what. You are your own person. And if you, in due time, want to be able to change yourself up, whatever the case may be, by all means, feel free to do so. At the end of the day, it's your choice. Can't nobody
Yeah.
tell you but you. So,
that part though. I
hmm
tell people often, and I think it's really clear that you reiterated it, that people oftentimes really worried about how people perceive them.
yeah,
And I tell people often, stop, because A, no one gives a fuck, and
yeah.
B, it takes too much of your brain power. If we could eliminate egos and self doubt, a lot of our brain power could be better off used for other things. You feel me?
Exactly, exactly. I agree with that 100%. Just do you and just live your best life, y'all. That's really it. And once you start doing that, and the more consistent you are by doing that, the more happier you get, and the more fucks that you don't give to anybody about just dumb shit anymore. Like, you live a happier life that way.
That part.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask you too. That's it's kind of in line with what I was gonna ask you. But I wanted to wait till after the question was asked. But
Go ahead.
it's around the same thing. But I wanted to know your story about that journey. You know what I'm saying? What made you like? You know what? I want to do something different with myself. And you know what I'm saying? Like what sparked that? And then you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What made you stick to that and was like, you know what? I want to see where this go.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of funny as far as the weight loss journey goes. It was because when I was living out in LA, I went to Six Flags, and then I couldn't fit on one of the rides.
Uh huh.
so
Mm,
so I was just like, "Oh my God, that was so embarrassing." And I was just like, "You know what? Like, that's not even embarrassing. Like, just me letting myself go like that was really embarrassing." You know what I'm saying? Like, I really had to like blame myself instead of like pointing fingers all the time.
Yeah.
But
mm,
also just having to be really self-aware of like anything that was happening when I was bigger. Like, I felt more lazy. I didn't really feel like doing anything. I didn't really have the motivation. And I was always like breathing heavy, things like that. It was just like it was too much on me, and I felt very uncomfortable. And that
mm.
was 277 pounds was the biggest I've ever gotten, like ever in my entire life.
Hmm.
um, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I can't even go to a park and ride like one of my favorite rides. Like, come on now. Like, I need to change that. For some reason, it's really sad having to say it like that from that
Yeah.
situation. But at the end of the day, it's reality.
It's a reality, right?
Yeah, sometimes certain things just hit certain people, and it's just like, if it works, it works. Hey, at least I made the change, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
but also just wanting to like live a healthier lifestyle. Um, and then also like having to kind of do that social experiment with myself, and also having to be very self-aware to like, huh, I'm bigger and this is how people treat me now, but if I'm skinnier, people are going to treat me so different. Which I also use that with kind of like life experiences too, because you never know who's really going to be there for you. You never know who's going to like, turn
Mm-hmm.
on that fakeness, whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of like conflicting things that come into place with everything. But other than that, like, I'm happy. I'm really happy. This is the happiest I've ever been. I feel great. I'm meeting people, setting boundaries. I'm a lot more comfortable and confident with myself. Like, I even just
Mm.
started going out to eat by myself, which was like one of like my biggest achievements, believe it or not, only because I grew up so shy. Yeah,
Yeah.
very introverted throughout my life. So, like, little achievements, but it paints a really big picture. It's big to me.
Mm. I feel it when it comes to
sharing your journey with everybody. You feel me? Obviously, social
Social
media is a
media is a
brutal
brutal
fucking
fucking
place when it
place when it
comes
comes
to
to
comments and
comments and,
things that
things that
people
people
can't say
can
to
say to
people.
people.
How do
How do
you
you
navigate
navigate
your
your
mental
mental
health
health
with
with
being
being
as
as
popular as a
popular as a
social media
social media
influencer as
influencer
you
as you
are?
are?
Oh my gosh, that's the hard part, especially having to have done this for so long. Um, because when you put yourself out of social media, like you're giving yourself out to the world initially, basically,
Facts.
which kind of opens up the doors for a lot of opinions, a lot of criticism, things like that. And if you want to be able to do something like that, you have to really have that conversation with yourself and really think, is this something that I'm able to handle? Because I grew up watching other content creators, YouTubers, Viners, Instagrammers, and things like that when those apps were popping off some years ago. And just like, it wasn't as bad as it is now, but even when we did see it back then, like, it was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
you have to have really, 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 really thick, tough skin to be able to handle it, because if not, people will chew you up alive. Like, it's
Most definitely.
brutal out
That's
in these
true.
internet streets. So, um, so you do have to be careful with anything that you say, anything that you do. I've had my fair shares of controversies, of course, but at the end of the day, realistically, who doesn't? Who's fucking perfect? You know what I'm saying? So, we all go through
Yeah.
shit. Um, but then once again, like I said, like by the time that you get to that certain point in your life, or like now you have learned everything, but like you don't really give a fuck to the point where like people like, because people also cancel other people over like some dumb shit, have opinions about
Mhm.
some dumb shit that's like we're really yapping about this. Like, what is this? Like, really? We're doing this? Okay, whatever. Letting it
Mhm.
ride or whatever. But it's like, again, like you feel so much happier when you just like don't care about all of that little pettiness stuff. Unless it's something serious, then yes, of course, address it. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
you live and you learn. It's life. It happens.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Absolutely. Man, thanks for sharing that
Yeah.
story, bro.
Thank
For
you for
real.
sure.
Like
Yeah. Of
that's
course. Of
touching.
course. Of course.
I want to get into, before we close out, any updates you got coming out, any new series we should be looking forward to, any
Well, we just
places we could pop out.
we just covered that. Is he
Uh,
definitely gonna be in villains, and he definitely gonna be in this movie I'm working on right now. I ain't even gonna tell y'all the title of it yet,
Shut
but
up,
it's
Tony.
in the works. It's in my brain as we speak. It was already in my brain before prior to this interview, but he just fit something I want in the film. So you gonna play like my best friend and shit.
Shut up, Tony. Telling all the details and
you
shit.
know what? I'm so down for that. I'll be the gay best friend. I'll be there.
Hell
Listen.
yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It's gonna
I'm
be
looking
real
forward to
fun.
that.
Listen, and I'm a vibe too. So listen, if you need me to act out, if you need me to be in a grocery store twerking or something, listen, I got you. If it's in the script, I'll do it.
I
I'm glad you're that
Whatever you
person
need me
then.
to do.
I got you this gonna be a funny movie, but it's gonna be like the romantic comedy.
I love that. I love that. I love those.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we gonna get that going, and then I got this other role for you. I'm gonna make up for you for villains. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure you watch them first two episodes so you can be already in tune with what's going on.
There we go. There we go.
And man,
You got it out your system now, you good?
yes, ma'am.
I'm glad. Shit, you was on a rampage right there.
He's like, I've been waiting to get this out. Like, come
I
on.
swear,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Like,
Because as soon as she said it, I was
I'm
like,
gonna need
shit,
you to
that's
make a
covered.
Facebook post. Shit.
Hell yeah, please do.
Anything that you have coming out though that we need to look forward to, or meet and greets maybe?
I really want to start doing meet and greets right now. I'm just kind of building up my other platforms and kind of like getting this to, the analytics and everything going together.
Mhm.
So just building up more of a core audience with other platforms, because with TikTok, we have no idea where it's going. Um, Yeah, we have no idea. But other than that, right now I can't say too much, but I actually am writing something and I'm also trying to get some people together to be able to make this happen.
Wow.
Which also does involve some acting too. So we're also trying to get that going, figure out like places and everything for us to shoot at and get some actors and actresses going. And yeah, hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to execute that and share that with the world and just show a whole new side of my creation and
Yeah.
with what I want to bring out. So I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
it sounds dope. Well, on that note, give out your social medias one more time for me and Tony close this out.
Yes, of course. So you guys can find me on TikTok at I am Davante, YouTube at I am Davante, Instagram at it's Davante Wilson. You got the whole name there, and then Snapchat official Davante. You guys can find me on all of those platforms. If you guys want a bad bitch like me in your life, please follow me, add me, do whatever you got to do, and you will wake up happy. I promise you, from beginning to the end. Okay. Hello.
That part, Tony. Sure.
Shabalala. Of
Yes, of
course,
course.
y'all hit that link tree slash I am Tony Tejai. Y'all can find out what I got going on over here. Jester King Entertainment, music recording studio coming soon. Of course, y'all can catch me on Let's Be Blunt Fluent Fridays. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And pretty much what we got going on with Let's Be Blunt. So,
Shit, Let's Be Blunt over here is doing our thing. You can catch all my last 5 years of me talking about blunt shit, smoking blunts. Hit that link tree. Let's Be Blunt 2020. Definitely peeping the live coming on Monday. We got Do or Die coming to the podcast.
that's right.
So shout out to the Do or Die legends of rap over there.
Because it's Popimping.
If you know Do or Die, you know Do or Die. You know how fucking excited I am. So
Hey.
please tune into the Monday show. Also, catch the live of this coming back to the YouTube in a couple weeks. With edited by yours truly over there, Tony Tejai, produced by Jester King Productions, and shit, it's been another Let's Be Blunt. Yo, smoke, y'all.
Until then, do you want to ride in the backseat of Caddy? Chop it up with do or die. P
Tony,
O P
before we
I
get
M P.
copyrighted, let me.
I can say that shit.
Can you?
Hell yeah, I'm singing it with my own voice. What?
Nah, we don't own the rights. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.